Alright, this is my daily update for my build and public log. It's February 20th, 2025. This is gonna be a quick one, y'all. I do have something to show though. Quick demo for what I've been working on. But I am not feeling well at all. I had to get on a course of really strong antibiotics, and for some weird reason, this just gave me off the charts insomnia. I usually don't have insomnia. I usually sleep pretty damn well. I make sleep a serious priority. And I even tried to go to bed early. I wasn't feeling great, and I couldn't sleep. I got no sleep. I'm on just a few hours of really horrible sleep. So I'm really tired, and I have a lot to do today. So I'm gonna smash this out really quick. My daily update sucks. I started my freelance work, so I had a bunch of meetings and got everything set up locally. So I'm gonna switch over to the freelance work after this. I don't think I'm gonna get much done today on this. We'll see how I feel later, but there's a very good chance I'm gonna just put the computer down and chill and try to sleep early tonight. Oh, I feel destroyed. So frustrating, very strange. I tried to sleep. It's very, very upsetting that I didn't sleep. When you get anxious because you know you have a big important thing the next day, but you can't sleep, and the more you can't sleep, the more stressed and anxious you get about it, because you're like, oh my god, I'm going to be so goddamn tired tomorrow. It's very frustrating. So, anyways, on to the update. I made good progress. I did all the data modeling for agents code here. I have just a few, everything is mocked out for now. But I managed to get Clerk working. So you can sign in, you can sign up and sign in. And what I worked on was syncing that. So, if you've ever used Stripe, they kind of follow Stripe's pattern of having a webhook. That's a way to do it. There's a bunch of ways to do it. But I got the syncing working. So when you sign in or sign up, it validates you have a user in the system. If not, it creates one. Make sure that nothing's changed. If something's changed, then it does it. So it syncs it. That's working, and now I'm starting to wire up the rest. So I want, this is gonna change. But I want to, the first things first is to go be able to create an API key. And this stuff will come a bit later, especially metrics, all the important stuff for all the agents will come later. So, again, I didn't get a whole lot done. Well, I got a decent amount done yesterday, but today I'm destroyed, and I have a lot of other work for my freelance gig. Not a good start, to be honest. I was kind of embarrassed. I was kind of slow and kind of groggy, so not a good way to start a first gig. But you can't help it. You get sick, you get goddamn sick. So there's nothing you can do. It happens. I'm not too worried. I think I'll prove myself pretty quickly. Let's see what I could get done tomorrow. Tomorrow I think will be better. If not, then this weekend I'm sure I'll get some done this weekend. So let's switch gears. So no questions or comments. I haven't had a lot. My updates the last few days haven't been the greatest, but yeah. So on to my random story for today. So I mentioned I'm on antibiotics. I hate taking antibiotics. It destroys me. I feel side effects. Messes with my stomach. So I'm convinced this story is why I've had so many problems with my stomach. When I first went abroad 10 years ago, I was living for a little while in Guadalajara, Mexico. That's the second biggest city. Pretty sure this is second biggest or third. kind of think of it as like the heart and soul of Mexico. Okay, like this is where like a lot of the cultural things come from, that area, like mariachi and just so many things culturally. It's from that state. It's called Jalisco. That's where tequila is. Tequila is pretty much just like champagne. So to be legally called tequila, it has to be from that region and made with one of the agave plants. So that's where tequila is. You have Guadalajara. It's kind of the heart and soul of the country. So I spent a few months living there, and I'll never forget. I went to the most upscale area there, probably in the whole country. I went to this fancy mall, very posh. Only rich people go over there. And I'll never forget. We went to this American chain. I was with my friend. He's a European, so not a Mexican, not a local. We were tired of walking around and shopping, and we were like starving. So we're like, let's just go to this place. There's not a line. So we sat down, and I just got a burger, just like a cheeseburger, nothing special. Okay, I was starving. He started scarfing down his food, and I just took a big honking bite of this burger. And I threw it, and in my hunger, I ate it really quickly. And I threw the burger down on the plate, and I said, holy fuck, I'm gonna die from eating that. He's like, what? What do you mean? I was like, I'm gonna fucking die. That is rotten. That is nasty. Something is very wrong. I'm not eating that. That's disgusting. Like, it tasted rancid, tasted rotten. And I was furious, and I was new to the country, and my Spanish was very limited, so I struggled to complain to the waiter, but I was like, it's malo, or I don't know, saying like it's bad. So I don't remember what I said, but he was just like, whatever. They didn't care, and I was like, I'm gonna be so sick from eating this. Why did I eat that? I was like, should I throw up? It's like, you'll be okay. No, I was definitely ill. I was in the bathroom sick for like a week straight. I was very sick, and I was living in this big party house, with the big courtyard in the middle, like traditional Mexican house with all these like, kind of rich, posh Mexicans, and they would always have all these parties, and this was just kind of that kind of crazy house. And I was like, just hiding in my room, dying. Like, just, I knew I was getting really serious because I was really dehydrated, and I was struggling to get food and medicine, and I just couldn't leave the house. And they were like, are you okay? What is your deal? I was like, I'm so sick. And this thing made me horrifically sick. And someone I met there found a doctor, like a good English speaking doctor. And I'll never forget, I went over there, I was pale, I lost all this weight, I was really thin, and I was just so sick of it. I was like, I gotta do anything to get out of this situation. I'm gonna like die, like literally, if I don't get fixed. Something is not right. This is not going away. I don't know what I ate. I'll never forget, I took an Uber over to, it was like someone's house. It was like a residential area. Nice. It was an okay area. And it was like the doctor had like a doctor's office like at his house or something. I'll never ever forget this. I walk in, and the entire walls were covered in crosses, like Jesus crosses, like the entire thing. I mean, there had to have been over 100 crosses on the walls in this guy's office, and I was like, what the fuck is going on here? Is an exorcism gonna happen? Because I hope so, because something evil is lurking inside of me and needs to be expelled. So I was like, okay, this might be a good thing. And I talked to him and told him what happened. And he's like, yeah, you don't look good. And he gave me some really strong antibiotics, and I got better pretty quickly, thank God. No pun intended. It was the crosses. And But my stomach was never the same after that. My stomach was never the same after this incident. And never. And I got sick plenty of other times after that, but that was so weird to walk in there. The guy was really, really nice. And I think he didn't even charge me money. You know, in Mexico, it's all about friends, family, relationships. And, you know, that person who referred me was like really close to this guy, and he's like, no, I'm not taking her. You're her friend. I'm not taking your money. I was like, oh my God, bro, thank you. So, I love Guadalajara. That's a cool city. Crazy. It gets pretty wild there. They can party. They get down there. They get down in that city. Tequila is really close. Beautiful. I love Jalisco. You must go if you ever go to Mexico. So, all right, that's all I got for today. I need to get to work and go to bed early. I'm so tired. See y'all tomorrow.